Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, students of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you the daily vlog for Saturday, August the 22nd, 2 days after my birthday, and we do have some more donations to talk about today. First off, I'd like to thank EI Brax for the $20 donation, and also for joining my league in Injustice 2. Hopefully we can get you some fat loots. As I've said, all I want you to do is be able to check in and get some rewards. I don't care too much about your damage. I understand that you're in the military and you can log in every day. It takes a couple minutes, but you're an active member of the military. You've been a friend of mine for years. I don't mind if you get rewards with me. I'd also like to thank Dashi for a $10 donation that was meant for August 20th. However, I did not get on streaming until after 10 o'clock because I was out till almost 8 o'clock with SavageWolf and my mom. But just know that I very much appreciate your support, and I very much appreciate you, and hopefully we can get on Destiny2 soon. I know time zones might be a little bit conflicting. However, at the same time, I'm still very proud to be your friend, and I will always, always support you. We also had some random person drop $1.10 in my Twitch stream yesterday, asking for a shout out, and I said $1 minimum, and the guy actually gave me 100 bits, so I shouted him out. He wasn't followed to me. I think he was just trying to be an attention seeker, but if you're dropping $1 on my channel, you're going to get shouted out. That's all I got to say. So I played a little bit of Destiny 2. I played more Marvel Contest of Champions in Destiny 2. I'm still trying to get Beth into Marvel Contest of Champions, but I know it's not her style of game, as she's more into Simpsons Tapped Out, which I have been playing as well. And I have almost got the first prize in the second act, and I'm pretty much done with the first act. I think I have about 2 more runs to do, and I'll actually have the character. So I will get that one way or another, because I'm on the last part of the step. So even if I don't get it before the quest ends, I will get it. Now, a little bit of news regarding Injustice Gods Among Us. I actually did break through somebody for the first time in a while. As I talked about at the end of my birthday stream, I want to promote Arkham Knight Batgirl, and I do have her at Elite 8 right now as we speak. However, you're not going to see a video until either Sunday or Monday, depending on how soon I record the next 2 breakthroughs. I plan on being with SavageWolf today, so I have to record the Elite 9 portion of it tonight before I go over his house, because usually I'm over there past midnight, and I really don't want to record Elite X while I'm over his house. Even if the scenery would be nice doing it outside, I really don't want to do that. So I am promoting somebody. It's like 4 million credits, which is why you farm credits. Because one single character can be millions of credits, and because I mostly only farm challenges, I get about 300,000 credits a week. Now, I have been doing challenges for about 2 months. I know I got a little bit lazy with Luchador Bane. Not that he sucked, but because I was a little bit disappointed with the turnout of viewers. But that just goes to show you that some people that are on the main channel do not follow HollywoodShono YouTube live streams, which means that there are a lot of fair weather fans on YouTube. And just so you guys know, HollywoodShono YouTube live streams is the place to be. HollywoodShono tech reviews, and I plan on getting the 5G Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus when it becomes available, because I love Android more than iOS. And I'm also curious to see how Xbox Game Pass works on Samsung devices, and I'm also curious at how the 8BitDo controller is going to be. So that's going to be a couple tech review videos. And those are going to be 2 products that I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with. Much like I got to go back to the Surface Pro 7 and run a couple more tests. I ran Borderlands 2 recently. I'd love to run Destiny 2 on it. I'm sure I'm not going to get great frame rates, but I'm curious to see how it's going to run. And now that I have a digital camera, it'll actually be easier to do testing on a game not connected to a capture card, which could bottleneck or limit the FPS. So with that said, the plan for today is to finish getting 7 million in Fat Thor Arena. I'm going to try to get 2 million in Mojo. If I have to do a little bit of grinding tomorrow, I will do that. But I want to try to get at least 2.1 million for Mojo in the morning. That way I can awaken him. And I want to try to get Thor. I do not own a 4-star Thor on the roster. That way, Monday and beyond, I can actually go farm for units. And I also want to try to take a good stab at Master and Uncollected one day next week. If I can get Thor and Mojo tomorrow, then that means I don't have to farm hardcore in arenas. I can get 4 million on Thor. I'll probably end up awakening him just because I want the extra abilities while I stun the opponent. I don't have to get Thor awakened, but at the same time, I do want 5-star shards because I want to do another 5-star opening. I saw the video that Rich the Man did with his girlfriend, and I thought that was really cool. I'm still trying to work on getting Beth to play the game, but it's not her type of game. So my efforts there might be futile, but she does love Marvel, so all I can hope is that one day I can get her to play, because I think it'd be pretty cool. If she can get me to watch The Blacklist, maybe I can get her to play Marvel Contest of Champions, especially because there's auto-battling in the game. You don't even have to play the game. You can just auto-battle it. And if your roster is good enough, you can actually win. So hopefully we can work on that. But I'm also very proud to announce Jeremy Cunnings is really loving the game, and he's put forth a lot of effort. And that's one of the reasons I decided to come back on a full-time basis. The reason I got burned out a couple months ago, for the people that are saying that I don't stick with a game, I just leave after I play a game for a little while. You try grinding Arena for about 12 million points and not getting a Black Widow Deadly Origin and having to run the same grind twice. Yes, I do need to be a little bit more patient when it comes to Marvel Contest of Champions. I get that. And yes, I do need to try and do streams for when I do other things like an Uncollected run, which I probably should do on the main channel, because it does seem like more people do show up for the main channel versus the second channel, which shows that there are still fair weather fans everywhere I go. And just as a reminder for all the WWE Mayhem fans, which are probably a lot of the Indians or people that act like morons generically, I will be doing Mayhem tomorrow during SummerSlam, and I will be hanging out with Brian. I will be hanging out with Jay Sherwood, Dave Sherwood, his wife Brandy, Brian's wife, also SavageWolf. So if you want to hear more comments from out of nowhere, make sure that you're in the live stream tomorrow. It will be on the main channel. Tonight, I will be playing Destiny 2 with SavageWolf later tonight. I do have to work on getting 10 Gambit matches, so that's probably going to be a priority. But I also have to do some strikes so I can get some fire orbs. I finally got to 150 arc kills. It sounds like my voice is starting to crack up. I haven't had my morning Coke yet. But I finally got the 150 arc kills with a super move. So I can finally stop playing as arc. I'll probably go to fire. I have been working on getting the Borealis masterworked. I think I'm over halfway done with over 200 kills. I need to try to get all of the adventures done on Mars, so I could try and get the Huckleberry masterwork mod. That way we can get even more juicier loading when I'm using said weapon, because a lot of people praise the Huckleberry as one of the best machine guns in the game from the veterans. And I also have the Gnawing Hunger, which is another decent weapon. Although I think that if I'm running the Huckleberry, I probably want a good shotgun or sniper rifle. I have been finding myself sniping a lot in dungeons, which is why I also boosted the Borealis up to 1034, and I probably will boost it further. I also got some new exotic gauntlets yesterday, which means that grenades have a longer duration and melee kills restore the duration. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to actually try it out, but I need to finish getting the Majestic armor upgraded. Now, as far as Monday and beyond goes, Monday, Tuesday, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of Marvel Contest of Champions with some Destiny thrown in there. I apologize to anybody that was looking forward to the Vince and Shono Show last night. The reason I chose not to do it, and I'm sure he totally understands, he's probably got his own single-player stuff to keep busy with, including Astral Chain. I really do want to get on PSO2 one of these nights. So if you can figure out a good night that you're actually doing dailies and stuff, maybe I can run them with you. Because I would like to get back onto that game more often. I can't really play it without you, because you know the game far better, and I feel like a lost puppy without you currently. I'm starting to get comfortable with Destiny, and I have no problem playing that. And I really cannot wait until crossplay is a thing in Destiny 2. I think they said it was going to be sometime in 2021. But then that means that if I'm playing Destiny at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I can party up with Dashi. If Vince gets the game on the new Xbox or on Xbox One, then he'll be able to play with me as well. That would be some fun Vince and Shono streams. Also, Chris Kalagnev. I feel like playing on PS4 with him. I don't know why I'd want to do that instead of PC, but I'd have the option to do that. I think cross-play is going to be a huge selling point for Destiny 2. I also think it's going to be a selling point on Borderlands 3. Even if you can't start encounters until the PS4 people load in. I think it's going to be a big deal. I think that the barrier between platforms is starting to go away. And I feel that you're going to be more likely to sell a game if you can play with your friends. I know that some people want to double dip and triple dip, but it's time to give it up. It's time to let all games support cross-platform play. That way you can just buy the game once. You don't have to buy it on 3 different systems. I know companies are a little bit greedy when it comes to that. Like, I'm sure NetherRealm is never going to implement cross-platform play in Mortal Kombat 11 because they'd rather you buy the game on 3 different systems, and they'd rather charge you $40 for 3 characters. How ridiculous is that? I can understand charging $60 for the game plus Aftermath. Aftermath is not worth more than $20. So if you pay more than $20 for Aftermath, you're ripping off. Unless you don't own the base game, you should never pay more than $20 for it. That's just my opinion. Now, as I said, next week, I do want to try and get some more actual videos up. I know I still have to put up my arena and my 5-star featured poll. Showed off my 4-star Airwalker, so I do need to work on doing that. And I don't know, like I said, I'm just not motivated to put up YouTube videos. I probably should, because I want to make more money off ad revenue than I do donations. I appreciate everybody who's donated the last 3 to 4 months, as I have been pushing donations. But we'll see if we can get something going to where we find a nice healthy balance of like a 3-hour stream. I know that streaming does work a little bit less after like 10 o'clock. But I also know that the Vince and Shono Show is after 11 o'clock, and that is definitely not going away. But the best time to stream is probably about 6 o'clock, if I don't stream at 12 noon. But I did find that I got more viewers playing Injustice Gods Among Us between 3 and 9. So that looks like a good starting time. It'd give me a few hours to record the daily vlog every day. So we're still working on stuff. I love streaming. I have too much time in the world. But I do think that playing when Mike and Nick do, even though we didn't see Nick the last couple nights, I think playing then is going to be the best. Thank you guys for watching this daily vlog. I've been trying to keep the vlogs over 10 minutes because I know that Erica Russell prefers longer vlogs. She likes hearing my sexy voice. So if you hear this daily vlog back, hashtag Rob is sexier than me. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, kids.